Hey everybody, welcome in to another video. Got an unboxing here, one that is nearly a decade in the making for me. The last time these albums were pressed on vinyl was 2014, so almost a decade ago, which is crazy. A very formative band for me, and one of these albums is a very, very formative record for me. An album that I absolutely love. I put it on my top 10 favorite albums. That's up on the channel right now. Tyler and I did that a couple weeks ago. You can check that out if you'd like. So when these got announced for a repress, I was very, very excited, to say the least. Every one of these, like I said, the last time they were pressed was 2014. They were way out of press, and they were always expensive. More than I ever wanted to spend on a single record. Single LP by itself. So I have never owned actually any of these in my various forms of collecting throughout the years. I've owned them on CD, but never on vinyl. Like I said, there's one particular record in this box that I'll show off that I am super excited to finally own on vinyl and finally put it into the collection. So without further ado, let me crack open the box. If you guys like this stuff, vinyl reviews, unboxings, podcasts, doing deep dives into stuff that people shouldn't talk about for 2 hours, this is the channel for you. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you've been waiting for these represses, leave a comment down below and let me know. So let me open this up. There should be 4 LPs in here, and let's take a look. So they all got... They weren't individually boxed, which I'm kind of bummed about. Hopefully, everything survived. So they kind of just put it in a big LP mailer. So the band is In Flames, Swedish melodic death metal band. Been around for 30 years now in various forms. Still touring, still putting out records. And like I said, very formative band for me. Basically got me into Scandinavian music and kind of more extreme versions of music. From In Flames, I branched out into many different areas of metal, and I owe them that. So I'm super excited, finally, to own some of these. So first one we have is In Flames. Looks like this one made it good, made it through okay, no seam splits. Sounds of a Playground Fading. These are all put out, reissued by Nuclear Blast Records. This is remastered at Sterling Sound, pressed on 180 gram vinyl, and this is the natural vinyl edition. I do not have the pressing numbers listed. Most of these should be web store variants, I'm almost positive. So Sounds of a Playground Fading, excuse me. This is their 2011 album, and dig this album quite a bit. This is kind of when I fell off of In Flames, and with their last release, Foregone, that came out this year, I've kind of been going back to some of these that I didn't listen to all the way through. Really, really enjoy this record. My favorite song is Deliver Us. That was the big single off the record. I think that song's really, really good. Play it live. Just saw them a few weeks ago. Sounded great. So yeah, there's the back and the front. This is natural vinyl. I'm not gonna slide out all the vinyl here because it will be here forever. This is the big one. This is the one I've been waiting for years to finally own. Never wanted to pay the price that it commanded, and just waited patiently for a reissue, and finally got it. So this is their 2006 album, Come Clarity. This is when I got into the band, and like I said, this is a very formative album for me. I still listen to this record all the time. I love this album. This era of the band is very polarizing. You either love it or you hate them. This is when they kind of got more popular and, started showing up in Hot Topic and stuff. So they got the haters on them and whatnot. But this is when I was introduced to the band. I went backwards and later listened to Gesture Race and, you know, the earlier stuff, Clayman. So whatever. I never really had that mindset that this was a sellout or anything. This is a great record, man. I listen to this record multiple times a year still. To finally own this on vinyl is amazing. This is the strictly limited edition. Picked that out for a reason, because if they take another 10 years to repress, this one will definitely be expensive again. So remastered at sterling sound, pressed on 180 gram vinyl, total clear vinyl, which is very cool. So matches the album Come Clarity, limited to 900. So pretty light on the variants for Come Clarity. All these are 2 LPs. They aren't gatefolds, which I wish they were. It's fine. I'm not going to nitpick it here. I wish they were gatefolds. They're just kind of the thicker sleeves with the 2 LPs slid in. I love that artwork. Absolutely love that. I'm so excited to own this on vinyl. To actually see this that big, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So In Flames Come Clarity, their 2006 album. Take This Life was a massive song for them. But I love this entire record front to back. So great. I would say probably Leeches is my favorite song. Take This Life I do love too. Crawl Through Knives is a great song. Let's see. Pacing Death's Trail, also a really cool song. Like I said, so if you don't know In Flames, they are a very early seminal Swedish melodic death metal band. So they have that Swedish melodeath sound and that guitar tone that basically all those bands had back in the day. And, you know, they were at the forefront of the genre. Now they are it is a little weird with the band because the band started as a side project actually. And then Anders and Bjorn, who are currently the only original members of the band, joined after the first album. But they've been in the band nearly the entire time. So I just call them basically original members because they've been in the band, you know, almost the entire time minus the first album. And Anders actually is on the first album. So next up is another record I really, really enjoyed too. I remember when this came out, I was very excited to get it. This is In Flames with a Sense of Purpose. This is their 2008 album. So this is the follow-up to Come Clarity, the one I just showed. Again, Nuclear Blast Records. There's your cover. There's your back. This is another fun record. A little bit more poppier and radio friendly than some of the early stuff in Come Clarity. Strictly limited edition again. 15th anniversary edition. This includes the Mirror's Truth EP as well. So that is very cool. So you get a bunch of tracks that weren't on the record proper when it first came out. Remastered at sterling sound, pressed on 180 gram vinyl, transparent lime green vinyl, limited to 700. So very excited to have that. Another very formative record for me. Like I said, 2008. You know, I'm coming into my own. Got a little bit more of that, you know, wham, that walking around money, that spending cash. I remember when this came out because I was working at Target. And anytime the new releases came out, I would always peruse the CD aisle back when Target still had CDs, and a pretty impressive CD aisle. And I remember the day that this came out, picked it up and was listening to it in the truck on the way home, and it stayed in the truck for months and months and months. So I know this record very well as well. Don't like it as much as Come Clarity, but it's still a fun record. And to finally own it on vinyl is awesome. 15th anniversary, man. It's so crazy it's been that long. And then the last one in here, but certainly not least, is another great record as well. And this is 2001, if I remember right. This is Reroute to Remain. 14 songs of conscious insanity. So another great record. Let's see here. Reroute to Remain, remastered at sterling sound, pressed on 180 gram vinyl. This is Transparent Red. I've always dug their album covers. This is my probably, other than the original logo, this is probably my favorite In Flames logo. It's very clean. I don't really, I like the one they're using right now, but I just like that clean aesthetic. I found it always fit their sound and their album covers. And the original logo is obviously iconic too, but So yeah, transparent red vinyl. I would say probably Cloud Connected, probably my favorite song on here. Trigger's a very cool song too. So yeah, there we go. All of these are 2 LPs, like I said. So got these all together. Had to order them all at once, man. When that pre-order went up, I was instantaneously clicking on them. Instantaneously, man. So that's it. That is the unboxing. Everything looks like it came okay too. I did get a little bit of a seam split on a sense of purpose. I don't know if you can see it there. A little bit right there. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I hope they keep going with reissues because, I mean, a lot of their stuff is hard to get. Basically, the entire catalog. Even the newer stuff, you know, probably not Foregone, the most recent album, but Battles, they're like 2015 record, 2016, whatever. That record's like $50-$60. A lot of stuff is like $50-$60 range or more. Like I said, some of these were $200-$300 range for a long time. So especially Come Clarity, because it's such a big record for a lot of people. So I'm absolutely ecstatic to finally own these on vinyl. And I liked the whole catalog in varying different degrees. So might be a catalog I would look to complete. If they do keep repressing them, that would be sick. So anyways, guys, if you like this type of stuff, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Were you waiting for these represses? How do you feel about these records? Have you never listened to In Flames? If you've never listened to In Flames, like I said, melodic death metal, so harsh vocals, clean vocals, kind of that metalcore-ish sound in the latter years. If you want to go early years, very much more just straightforward melodic death metal. I'd say give them a shot. If you're into any of that type of stuff, I would say give them a shot. The new record is killer. It will definitely be on my 2023 top 10 albums of the year. That will be coming at you shortly on the channel. So, like I said, subscribe, check us out. Appreciate you watching, guys. Peace.